Hello, hello. I never know when I'm actually live. It says I'm live, but can anybody hear me or see me? Hello, Richard Bain. Good afternoon. The Gibbler 84, rum and coke. Excellent choice, sir. Thank you. Maybe there's a commercial that runs first. Can anybody? Hey, Barry Bowman told us you are live. Well, thanks everybody for the live chat. That'd be funny. Somebody just comes on and they think they missed it. That'd be funny. I hope everybody is doing well out there. I usually have wine, but I'm having a rum and coke for a change. Hello, the last shoegazer. I like your username. It's cool. And Michael Garbutt and Beetle. Yes, finally a new live stream. Yeah. I don't know, just some weekends I'm just not into doing the live stream. You know, I only want to do it when, I want to do it, right? I don't want to be forced to do live streams, but I do enjoy every one I do. So, maybe I'll be doing them every weekend if things go well here today. Dead silence. This is the best live chat ever. Paul Ayers, are you thinking of listening to the third Bjork album, Homogenic? Her third through fifth albums are so perfect. Yeah, I might do that on Patreon, but still have a link, still do a YouTube video also. I just can't have the music. I should get back into listening to her albums because I enjoyed the first two. Janet Sampson Bob. Hello, Larry. I know you received your vaccine. I was zombied with Pfizer. Which one did you receive? I received the Pfizer too, Bob. Michael Bishar. Hello, Mr. Graves. Hello. The Gibbler 84. I love your shows and your live streams. Thank you. I'm just checking one little thing. Okay, now. It's Carmania. I'm staying in the house because it's almost 90 over here in Massachusetts when it's supposed to be in the mid-70s. Yeah, it's pretty warm here in Ontario too. I don't think it's that high of a temperature today, but it's still kind of muggy and hot. Beetle, it was my birthday on the 11th of May. I think the 10th of May for you. No, my birthday is February 28th. But happy birthday. Richard Bain, Larry, I'm really getting into Genesis now. Just ordered Foxtrot. Yeah, excellent. They have a lot of great albums. Tolgas, I have a question about the Ernie cat. I was confused which cat is which. Yeah, in that video I just posted, Ernie is my cat that passed away a few years ago, the big one. And the little cat, which I misnamed Middens at first in the YouTube title, but it's actually Jinx when she was a kitten. Deuce76, love your reviews, especially the Beatle ones. Thank you. Barry Bowman, you should review Elton John. Michael Bashir, have you been to New York before? No, I haven't. I'd like to, though. Rasar Kaboyd, what's your favorite album by Tool? I have all of them, but I still need to listen to them more. But at the moment, I still like their latest one the most. I've played it the most. Super Things 123. Have you ever heard 33 and a Third by George Harrison? In my opinion, it's one of his better albums. I agree. And I actually own it. I have it on CD. Cedric Price. Any recent album pickups? Yeah, there's some on the way actually. And I just did an unboxing, which I'm going to be posting maybe after this live chat or tomorrow. I don't want to give away what it is, but you'll see. Fit to be Tie-Dyed, Ooga Booga. And seriously, Fit to be Tie-Dyed. I downloaded that other live chat connection thing, and I was just totally... It's like maybe you need to set it up and then I'll join your live chat because I really want to do it. I know it's making it look like I don't want to do it, but I do. I want to do a live chat with you. Or a pre-recorded, I think a pre-recorded live chat would be better. If you know, whatever. I'll do anything. You set it up and I'll be there. You do all the work. Richard Bain, Larry, what is your favorite Genesis song? Oh, The Knife, Carpet Crawlers, and Keep It Dark. Brendan S., favorite Sparks video. Oh, there's too many, but maybe one of them would be I Predict, where Ron Mail does a striptease. The Gibbler 84. One of my favorite live albums is Under a Blood Red Sky by U2, but these days they are woeful. I agree. You should make travel videos when COVID ends. Yeah. Stones fan, what was the best concert you attended? Paul McCartney in 2010. 9 rows back, center stage, and I got to meet the band backstage before the concert. Not Paul McCartney, but his band. And so that was awesome. Hello, the big old bass drum. GSHL TV. Happy May 24 stud. Cheers from the Quincy Mall. Well, cheers to you too. Are you at the Quincy Mall, or actually you're at the Quinny Mall? Fit to be Tie-Dyed. You need to pick up Deja Vu 50th anniversary set. You will enjoy it. I wanted to order it on Amazon CA, and it was there, and then it's not there. We could do a live chat about that. Pookie Bear, what song has a good bass line? Almost any song by Yes, with Chris Squire. Fez Monkey, are you going to do more outside videos? Yes, I will. People enjoy those. Cedric Price, how's Dwayne or Dwight Dinkle doing these days? By the way, remember to laugh. Thank you. Josh Fitzgerald, do you keep up at all with newer music? The reason I ask is because St. Vincent has a new album and it's phenomenal. I think you'd enjoy it. I really don't keep up with newer music because I've got like 50 years of music behind me and I can't keep up with what I have, to listen to it. I've got a lot of CDs and I don't even get to listen to some of those. Where was Paul? Barry Bowman. The band had their own dressing room, and then Paul had his own, and he was with Michael Bublé. So he missed meeting me. Makeel Bashar, what's your favorite movie? Goodfellas, Of Mice and Men, There's Something About Mary. Those are 3 that come to my mind. Fit to be Tie-Dyed. Okay, I'll pick a day in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, cool. Yeah, just set it up. I'm free basically any day, but a weekend would be probably best, like a Saturday. And then just give me a couple days notice and what we're going to talk about too. Phrase Studios, I don't know how you pronounce that. Hey Lara, do your cats enjoy catnip? Yes, they do. I give it to them maybe once a week. Beatle, I got my first Beatles CD today. It's with the Beatles. That's a good album. Good way to start your collection. Stones fan, how many King Crimson albums have you heard? Just their debut album. The other ones I've heard, and Red. So 2 of them. And the other ones just bits and pieces of them. GSHL TV. I used to live in Northbrook near Belleville. Cool. Do you watch Marvel movies? Not really. What's your favorite song on Sgt. Pepper besides A Day in the Life? That's a good question. I might go with Within You, Without You at the moment, but it always changes. Steve Whitehead, don't forget the Sparks Brothers movie. I won't. I've already seen it in case you don't know. And it was excellent. But I'll watch it again. Daniel Rankin, it's too bad Paul McCartney didn't get to meet the world famous Canadian Studmuffin. I know. It must be kind of painful after he found out that he missed seeing me. But it didn't even matter to me because I never thought I would see Paul McCartney live. And I did. For 3 hours. Benjamin James, what are your thoughts on the Genesis Live album Seconds Out? I need to listen to it more. I love the previous one, Genesis Live. And I've got Seconds Out, but I haven't had the time to really listen to it very much yet. Michael Garbutt, are you sure you don't want to see Genesis in November at the Scotiabank Arena? No, I don't. Yeah. I mean, if somebody gave me tickets, I might go, but I don't know. I have no idea what the best Saxon album is because I've never really listened to Saxon. Beatle, I've already listened to every track. It's the first LP or album I've ever got, actually. That's cool. Richard Bain, Larry, what do you think of the deluxe edition of Abbey Road? I love it. It's excellent. But between the older remastered version and the remix, I usually listen to the older remastered version, but it's fun to, have the remixed one too. Stones fan, are you a fan of Emerson, Lake and Palmer? Yeah, I like them. I'm not a big fan, but I like some of their music. 46 and 2, which do you prefer, the Yes album or Close to the Edge? They're pretty close. Pretty close, Kevin. But I'd go with Close to the Edge. I never saw Deep Purple live in the 70s, no. Fez Monkey, what is your favorite album? It would probably be the Beatles' White Album. Josh Fitzgerald, are you a fan of Peter Gabriel's solo? Yes, I like his first few albums the most, and at the moment I have his first one and his third one. No, his first and second one, and I want to get his third one, the Melt one, on CD. I used to own it on vinyl. Mikhail Basher, I hope your channel grows more. Thank you. It does what it does. But, if you like watching my videos, it helps if you leave comments and you like the videos. Supposedly that helps a channel and the videos. So, and live chats, liking the live chats. Deuce 76, did you see Led Zeppelin in concert? No, I haven't really been to a lot of concerts. Is Heart of Stone the greatest Rolling Stone song of all time? Not to me, but it's a good song. Andrew Babet, which classic album hasn't been remastered yet, and you wish they finally remastered it already? I don't know about remaster, but remix. I wish they could remix the Yes album Going for the One, but I don't know if they can, from what I've read, because the master tapes aren't around anymore or something. Jordan Cuthbert, what would you say is your favorite Elton John song? There's lots, but maybe Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Yep, I like In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. Internet Guy, that's a good username. One of my first vinyl records I ever got was Peter's third album. It was a hand-me-down from my aunt and is in good condition. 46 and 2. I think the Sgt. Pepper's Deluxe Edition is great. Excellent remixing of all the songs. Yeah. Goldardi. Ever listen to Atomic Rooster? Yes, I have their mini box set, which has their first, I think it's their first 5 albums. Big fan. Death Walks Behind You. Yep. I don't know my favorite Mahogany Rush album because I know of them, but I haven't really listened to any of their albums. Cedric Price, favorite David Bowie period? I think I love all of his phases, like the same, except maybe the Let's Dance period, which I still liked. J Page Fan 71, thank you for being a member. Good afternoon, Larry. What's your favorite live album ever released? Grand Funk live album. Yeah, the Gibbler 84. I'd love a well-remixed Sabbath Volume 4. Vanessa Dela Cruz. Do you like Rush? Yep. Very talented band. And great guys. Shay's music. Roger Waters or David Gilmour? I don't know. They're pretty even. I mean, Pink Floyd wouldn't be Pink Floyd without Roger Waters' songwriting, and Pink Floyd wouldn't be Pink Floyd without David Gilmour's guitar work. So it's even. Yeah, I like Land of Confusion by Genesis. Richard Bain, what is your favorite Joe Cocker song, Larry? I can't think of it at the moment. High Time We Went. All of his. I like a lot of Joe Cocker songs. 46 and 2. Have you ever listened to Pink Floyd's Piper at the Gates of Dawn? Yep, and I love it. It's a great album. Stones fan, why don't you talk about Neil Young more than you do? I have in the past, and I think I've got a top 10 Neil Young songs on my channel, and I love Neil Young. I saw him in concert in Kingston, Ontario with my son about 6-7 years ago, and yeah, I'm a big Neil Young fan. Archie the 80s music lover, can you do a video on top 10 worst U2 songs. I don't know a lot of their more recent material, so I couldn't do that. But I do, I used to be a big U2 fan, and I still appreciate a lot of their early material. So I could do a top 10 best U2 songs at some point. Shay's music. My mate's trying to get me into Frank Zappa. What's your opinion? Go for it. Just remember, he did a lot of music, so you're not going to love all of it. But there's probably going to be some music that he does that you're going to be amazed with. So just give him time. Plus, he was an amazing guitarist. Yeah, Feeling Alright was great too. Chris Hussey. How's it going, Larry? It's going great. I'm having a rum and coke. Little Stevie 4172. Hey Larry, do you think you will like Wind and Wuthering better than Trick of the Tail? Well, I just listened to Wind and Wuthering last night, and I need to listen to it again tonight, and I'll probably be doing the review very soon, and you'll find out. I don't want to let you know yet, because my opinion might change on it. Do you like Richie Blackmore? Yeah, very good guitarist. What's your opinion on Message in a Bottle by the Police? I love it. Bob, I saw Rush and Max Webster in concert and actually preferred Max Webster to Rush. I'm not a big fan of Oasis. Not that I dislike them. Justin McKenzie, have you heard Flying to My Home from Paul? I don't. That doesn't sound familiar, so I don't think so. What rum are you drinking, Daniel Rankin? It's dark rum. I forget the brand name, but it's good. Favorite Eric Clapton song? Let It Rain. Benjamin James. Bob Dylan turns 80 tomorrow. Any plans for any Dylan review top 10 tracks videos in the future? Not at the moment, but I love Bob Dylan. I love a lot of his songs. Josh Fitzgerald, did you see the Zappa documentary? Yep, it was very good. It almost could have been longer though. Like for somebody like Frank Zappa, they need to have like a 4-hour movie. Chris Hussey, what's the weather like where you are? It keeps raining here in Surbiton, near London and UK. It's pretty warm out. That's why if you hear a background noise, it's my window air conditioner. Ooh, Ryan Cope for Bob. 46 and 2. Which do you prefer, Cream or Eric Clapton solo? Probably Cream. Beetle, what is your favorite Disney Pixar movie? Probably Toy Story. Justin McKenzie, what's your favorite food? All kinds of stuff. Shepherd's pie, pizza, chicken stir fry, Chinese food, lasagna. J Page Fan 71. If you had to pick, what would be your least favorite album by the Beatles? Well, besides Yellow Submarine, probably Beatles for Sale, which is still a great album. Tunes done by one. Can you give us a little Bob Dylan impersonation? I'll sing you a little bit of Bob Dylan singing Stairway to Heaven. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. Thank you. Where'd everybody go? Yeah, I like Sweetest Thing, Lemon's okay, and Get on Your Boots. That was not a very good song. Internet Guy, have you ever listened to Tom Waits before? If so, what's your general opinion of him? I listened to a full album of his on my Patreon channel, and I forget the name, it was one of his early albums, but I really enjoyed it. He's a very talented guy. A good rum to try is Phil McCracken. Okay, Bob, we'll try that. Joel Ferrer, do you like seafood, lobster and crab sushi? I've never had lobster, I've never had crab, and I've never had sushi. Dylan Stock, yeah, their latest album, Fear Inoculum, is my favorite. Yep, Chilliwack, Gone, 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 Been Gone So Long, Gone, Gone, Gone So Long. Very cool Shay's music. Stones fan, did you ever watch David Letterman? Yep, he was good. Chris Hussey, do you like the Laughing Gnome song by David Bowie? I think it's very funny. It is. I think he was embarrassed by it, but I mean, it was early in his career, so it was fun. Can you pick up the guitar behind you and do that Dylan impersonation again? For $50, I'll do it. I really don't want to get up. My guitar's sleeping. It's actually weeping. Ricardo Campioli, do you like the rock band Can? I've never really listened to them. Maybe a little bit. But. Andrew Babet, didn't the No Line on the Horizon album have a useless deluxe edition with some random dude riding a motorcycle for like 3 hours? LOL. Yeah, I've actually got it in this plastic container behind me. Yeah, that's around the time you started losing interest in U2, and I remember that stupid DVD. I guess they were trying to be arty. Yeah, Lobster's excellent. Josh Fitzgerald, what are some of your favorite Bee Gees songs? Lots of them. I Started a Joke, Lonely Days, and even, some of their disco Saturday Night Fever songs. Starman Brinley, hey Larry, any new musical discoveries lately that you've been enjoying? Not new, but I never realized John Anderson of Yes, his early solo albums. I have the first 3. I never knew they were as good as they are. I'm a huge fan of his early solo work. Julie Medeiros, here in Sarnia under the bridge to the USA eating our famous French fries. I bet they're crispy on the outside. Dylan Stock, I need to listen to the other albums more. I'm just overwhelmed with music and I haven't given those other albums more than 1 or 2 listens. I need to listen to them more. But every time I listen to them, I enjoy them. Yeah, Chris Hussey, my brother, is a massive fan of Bob Dylan. Yeah. Bob, the Cavern Club in Liverpool is having a contest to honor John Lennon's 80th birthday. Are you interested? I'd have to check out what that is all about. Stephen Colin Awesome. How often do you still play your guitar? Not very often, because I can't play the guitar. Yep, Into the Mystic by Van Morrison is awesome. And fluffy on the inside. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. If you had poutine, you could do a cheese pull. Yeah, Lionel Jefferson. Yeah, Carpet Crawlers is probably my favorite song on that album. It is really good. Bruv, would you ever give U2 another chance? Even their most recent albums seem boring to me now. Maybe the next album will show up on my phone, yeah. Now, I was actually thinking of that yesterday. Their first few albums are just excellent. So, I have nothing against them. Zappa. Do you enjoy Kraftwerk or Yellow Magic Orchestra? Yep, I love Kraftwerk. Archie, the 80s music lover. Top guilty pleasure songs. Dream a Little Dream of Me by Mama Cass. Dream a little dream of me. Sounds just like that, but with a female vocal. Wow, tunes done by one. Was just listening to Elias in 5.1 glorious sound. I'm jealous. Starman Brinley, any thoughts on Harry Nilsson? Awesome. I have his not Nilsson, I have one of his early albums. It's called Schmilson something. Janet Sampson, how's Phil doing? He's still in the closet, Bob. Zeb, where does your Genesis interest stop? Have you heard Anthony Phillips' solo albums? Yes, I heard Geese and the Ghost many years ago, and I remember it being good. But other than that, and some Peter Gabriel solo. Yeah, Internet Guy will be listening to Wind and Weather again tonight. I listened to it last night. It's interesting. Stay tuned for the review. Magical Pepper Road. Do you like Rick Wakeman's Journey to the Center of the Earth? I had it on vinyl when it came out years ago, and I enjoyed it. But I haven't really listened to it since. Deuce 76, have you heard Obscured by Clouds by Pink Floyd? Yeah, it's good. Chris Hussey, so yeah. I love playing the Beatles on my radio shows. I am a hospital radio presenter. Guess who's number one in request chart? The Beatles. Rick M., give booze a chance is better than give peace a chance. Am I right? I agree with you. Cheers. Linda A., have you had a root canal procedure before? How many? Painful? To be honest, I'm more concerned about the pain it'll do to my finances. Expensive. Yes, I did have emergency root canal. It's not fun. And luckily, I work not at the moment, but I have a job with e.s.t Canada, and so I have health insurance to cover most of it. It wasn't really that painful, though. It was just 3 hours of not much fun. Richard Bain, Larry, what did you think of Heart covering Stairway to Heaven? Yeah, a lot of people really loved that, but I just thought it was, it was good, but it was alright. Mysterious Mr. OCD. Hey Larry, sorry if this is a bit of a downer question, but do you remember where you were the day John Lennon died? Yeah, I did a video on it just late last year. I was watching TV and it came on the news, and I was living alone, so it was a big shock. Worst progressive rock band? I can't think of any at the moment. Mark Collins, hello. Hello, Mark. Starman Brinley, are you a fan of the Moody Blues at all? Yep. Josh Fitzgerald, is John and Yoko's Two Virgins the worst album you've ever listened to? I recently watched your reaction. It was hilarious. Yeah, that was painful to get through. Seriously. And yeah, it might be the most unenjoyable album I've ever listened to. Bob, everything's great. Molly's doing great. See, she's right here. Tom Greek 1980, hello there. Hello there, Tom Greek 1980. Oh, it's Frank Sinatra at number 1. Justin McKenzie, have you ever played Minecraft? No. J. Page Fan 71, are there any rock artists that you cannot stand listening to? Well, if there are, I don't listen to them. Guns N' Roses and later day Aerosmith are probably 2. Apologies if I've missed anybody's questions. I do try and answer most of them. Tunes done by one. I once had over 500 vinyl albums. Sold them to switch to CD. Bad move. Thank you, Bob. Daniel Rankin, favorite PC games? I was more into like Nintendo back in the day, and but I used to play like Doom and Quake, all those early games, Wolfenstein. But that was years ago. I'm not a gamer anymore. Pleasant Valley Picker CA, nice to see you're on live again. My worst album pick would be Metal Machine Music. No idea what Lou Reed was thinking, LOL. Man. Lucas Bino FM. Hey Larry, I'm sure you won't remember, but I used to be a frequent viewer. Been really busy, but always nice to see you keep committed to high quality entertainment. Love from Brazil. Thank you very much. Lady of Imperia. Nickelback. Yes. How could I forget? Jillian Morata. Do you like the Cranberries? Lovely Irish band. Yeah. I've heard some of their music and it was very good. Mr. Millcake, was I ignored? Not on purpose. Sorry if I missed your question. I'm just a human being. I make mistakes. Just ask it again and I'll try and answer it if you asked a mistake. If you asked a question. Starman Brinley, have you ever heard the Dukes of Stratosphere? Yep. David May, the Guess Who should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I agree. Janet Sampson, Barry Manifold at number 1. Do 76, your favorite 70s era Aerosmith album. Toys in the Attic is awesome. Yeah, I love the old Mario games. Vanessa, if Larry misses my question, I feel ignored, and then I cry in the corner and question my purpose in life. That makes me feel better. Yeah, internet guy. Yeah, I've got Black Sea, and I've got some of their early CDs. Little Stevie 4172. If you had to choose Pearl Jam or Smashing Pumpkins, which band would you choose? Would you pick? Well, in the past, it would be Pearl Jam, but I've actually warmed up a lot more to Smashing Pumpkins. So it would be Smashing Pumpkins. Saran Nitrom. If he had lived, do you think John Lennon would have been a traveling wheelbarrow? I don't think he would have been suited for that band. But you never know. Elias Veen Whittlg. Hello, Larry. I have a question. That's not a question. Peace Cantel. New to your channel, but you do these live streams every Sunday at 4 p.m. your time? No. It's not every weekend, and it's different times, but it would usually be on a Saturday, I think. Today it's just Sunday. David May, April Wine, 5-man electrical band, Stampeders. Foot in Cold Water, amazing bands, Canadian. Worst documentary you ever watched? I don't think I've seen any bad documentaries. Janet Sampson, favorite McCartney Wings song? Oh boy. Maybe Junior's Farm. Yep, Steppenwolf should be in the Hall of Fame too. And if there isn't a question, I still do read your comments. Or most of them. Cedric Price, you should create a band called the Studmuffins, with you on vocals and guitar, me on bass, and Janet Sampson, aka Bob, on drums. Well, I hope Bob can play the drums as well as I can play the guitar. I can't do a Billy Corgan one. But I like his vocals more. They used to sometimes annoy me, but I like them. Yep, Frank Marino was a great player. Yep. Are you excited for the Foo Fighters to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? No, but I mean they're good guys, so good for them. Yep, I've seen the George Harrison Dick Cavett interview. It was good. Yeah, Michael Garbutt. I love Junior's Farm. Great song. Yep. Trash Man. What's a popular band you don't like? Guns N' Roses. Kev Truth, without being too specific, what is your job description when you are a worker? I'm a material handler. I pick products for 8 hours. We'd be scary bad. Goldardi, ever do any fishing? I'm not a fan of fishing. I have fished, but I'm not a big fan of fishing. Wow, Alice Cooper, Billion Dollar Babies. That would have been exciting to see. Do 76, Iron Maiden or Def Leppard fan? Neither one, but I do like some of their songs. Pleasant Valley Picker CA, favorite David Bowie album, Larry? Too many to mention, but Black Star and Station to Station, Low. Too many to mention. Daniel Rankin, are you going to get the COVID vaccine? I already had my first shot over a week ago. Josh Fitzgerald, have you done a lot of traveling? If so, what are some of your favorite places you've been to? I've been to Florida, California, Seattle, Texas, Winnipeg, Manitoba. There's a few. Tunes done by one. Do people at your work know you as Canadian Studmuffin? Yeah, some do. Some do, and some don't, and some that do don't care. But, I've got a few. I think I have a few viewers from my work that watch my videos. At least one or two. And then there were three, or Trick of the Tail. I don't know, because I haven't listened to, and then there were three for a while, and I need to give it a chance when I do my reviews and rankings. Rick M., do you ever watch Andrew Dixon's videos or John Heaton's? Yep. Wow, internet guy, that's cool. Jethro Tull, favorite song on Caress of Steel? The opening track. Whatever that's called, I forget. Bastille Days or something? Manolo Canosco, have you considered doing videos reviewing Kiss albums, including the solo works? No, I don't have any interest in Kiss. But I do own their first album, which I love. Yeah, Bob, someday I'd like to go to Liverpool. That would be cool. Show us Jinx. I'd have to wake her up. Eli's being willed. I've made a special video just for you, Larry. Have you seen them? No. I'll check it out after. Yeah, regretful. I don't know about reviewing and ranking Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. That would be a really long series. So I don't know if I'd ever do that. Yep, I've got Badfinger's Greatest Hits. Bastille Day, yeah. Wow, cool. Pleasant Valley Picker CA, saw Bowie. Excellent. Sam Jessica, do you think that there will be a soundtrack to the Sparks Brothers movie? There might be. You never know. I don't know. They have quite a few compilation CDs out already. I could just see you doing the Abbey Road crossing. Yeah. Okay, if everybody likes this video, I'll get Jinx. It's at 28 likes. Once it gets to a few more likes, I'll get Jinx. I need a drink. It's up to 34 likes. Yep, Nick Drake. I've listened to a couple of his songs on Patreon. There was a band, Sparks. Strange Guys. I'll get Jinx. There she is. I think. Oh, I thought she was watching herself in the preview there. And let poor Jinx sleep. No, she wasn't sleeping. She was just laying there, right? Here. She never looks too happy, but she has a good life. Yeah, she's shy. Daniel Rankin, have you ever heard of a band called the Beatles? No. Are they new? Like a rolling Studmuffin. Thank you, Aaron. Wade B. Do you think the Jethro Tull album Benefit is underrated? I have no idea because I haven't really heard it in quite a few years. Yeah. Yeah, tunes done by one. I bet you were impressed when Paul McCartney did the Sparks impersonation in Coming Up. Yeah, I was just watching TV back in 1980, and actually it was Saturday Night Live when Paul was on, and at the beginning he was being interviewed, and he said the name Sparks, and it kind of, I thought maybe I misunderstood what he said, and then later on I saw the video, and it was like pretty cool. They actually mentioned that in the Sparks documentary. Brian Eno music. I haven't really heard too much of his music, but I love his work with Talking Heads and David Bowie, of course. David May. Matt Minglewood is an awesome talent. I think I actually watched a video or two of him when I was at my sister's last week, and we were impressed. Yeah. This isn't the most exciting live chat I've done. But, you know, it's nice to just answer try and answer as many questions as I can, and I enjoy doing this. And I'm going to try and do another live chat, I think next Saturday, around the same time as today. Will you look up the song Flying to My Home later? It is a Flowers in the Dirt B-side. Twiggy Armstrong, what happened? I just got here. Nothing really too exciting has happened in the last couple of minutes. I was just sitting here. Barry Bowman, what Sparks album do you recommend for beginners? Probably Indiscreet, produced by Tony Visconti. Yep, John Evangelos. Is that how you pronounce it? I have their one of their CDs. I'm sorry, Pleasant Valley Picker-CA. I already answered that question. I'll answer it again though. Favorite movies: Goodfellas. There's Something About Mary. Deliverance. There's 3. I don't have any Nirvana albums, but I do like them. Josh, you missed my cat Jinx, and Middens is of course right there, sleeping as usual. Well, I think it's time for me to drink more rum and coke. No. I think I'll be ending the chat now, and like I said, I'll probably do another live chat next Saturday, so stay tuned for that. And thank you, everybody. I hope I answered most questions. If you had to pick a favorite artist besides the Beatles, who would it be? I don't know. It'd be between Sparks and Yes. So thanks, everybody. I'll say goodbye to everyone. Goodbye, Twiggy Armstrong and Cedric Price and Barry Bowman and David May, Pleasant Valley Picker-CA, 46 and 2, Josh Watson, Owen Chandler. Favorite album released after 2010, A Steady Drip 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 by Sparks. Tunes done by one. I've never seen The Big Lebowski. Mr. Milkcake. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Justin McKenzie. What's for dinner? I'm having pasta too, Bob. It's just leftover pasta. Thank you, Starman Brinley. Hi, Josh Watson. I'm doing great, but I'm leaving. Connor Mumford, thank you. No, I'm in Ontario, David. Raphael Medina, bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much.